Well, hi, this is Pete, and today we're going to talk about video marketing with my friend Irene Liddell, who started a brilliant new company called Vidbox Videos, which makes videos to help you with your online marketing. I'm really excited about this. Video is huge right now, and it's great to have her on. So without further ado, let me introduce you. Irene, are you there?
Yes, I am, Pete. Thanks so much for having me this morning.
You're welcome. Thanks for joining us. Well, let's dive straight in, and maybe you can explain why video marketing is so important right now and how you can help people get their message out via this new medium.
Yeah, certainly. Well, there's no denying the growth of the internet that we've seen over the past decades. And the trends in marketing have always been evolving. A little while ago, we were all encouraged to do article marketing and paid for advertising like pay-per-click and whatever. And now what we're seeing is really the powerfulness, if you like, of video marketing coming into its own to grow your business. So we can use video marketing to get leads, to get visitors to our website, that all-important traffic. The videos are brilliant for explaining products and services. So I'm bound to say that video is really a brilliant tool to start attracting people in a different way to your business.
Well, I agree with you, and over the years I've tried many different ways of generating traffic, and we can go through a few and compare and contrast if you like. PPC, for instance, pay-per-click, Google AdWords. A few years ago that was all the rage, wasn't it? But
yes.
The problem with that is it was hugely expensive, and once you've paid for the click, it's gone. But I think that video is great because we're starting to build an asset that's working for you forever. I think before the call we were talking, it works for you 24/7, doesn't it?
Well, it does. I mean, you're comparing then against pay-per-click, which is obviously another online method of advertising, but we can also compare it to the likes of in-print advertising or brochures, where, once the moment's passed kind of thing, well it's passed, whereas with video, we really do have that kind of evergreen use. It's a very healthy lifespan of the asset that we've built. The scale of the audience is pretty much unlimited because we've got YouTube for one thing. That's the second largest search engine out there. And in terms of costs, it's quite, the comparisons are quite astonishing.
Well, I know, having done print advertising in the past, for instance, it can be thousands of pounds, and it turns out to be tomorrow's chip papers, doesn't it?
Well, exactly. You pay for a one-time use. You're really restricted to the people who see the publication at the time of the print. So yeah, video all the way.
Well, it's global as well, isn't it? I remember last time I was in the States, I was watching some videos of a company in the UK. Now, clearly they had no idea that I was watching from a little hotel room over in Arizona, but that's real global reach, and it costs no more to talk to the world than it does to talk to the local area. That's one thing that's amazing about video.
Absolutely, and the platforms that we have available just make it so easy to share. I've already touched on YouTube, but when you start bringing social media platforms into the equation as well, if your business has a LinkedIn profile, Facebook page, Twitter, these are the platforms that people love to share good video content on. So you're interacting, you're interacting with your audience, you're really getting your message across in a very short, concise and effective way.
So you can pay once and then spread the word multiple times using different mediums. Is that what we're saying here?
Yeah.
Wow.
And using video in this way as well really enables your business to stand out as professional. I have a client of mine who's an electrical contracting business. They had a video put on their website, and there was a BBC researcher looking for some help on a local project. Came across their website, saw how professional it looked, liked the look of the video, So, it really made them stand out, and as a result, they're going to be on national TV.
Wow. Just from one video, was that?
Well, I'm sure the video helped. They had a great-looking website. Their business stood out as professional. But the video very concisely gave a flavour of what the business was about, and that was obviously very attractive in that instance to the BBC researchers. But in everyone else's instance, it could be, whether it's not BBC researchers, but whether it's people looking for what it is that you actually do.
Well, I'm very glad that you mentioned the word concise here, because as someone over the years who has struggled to explain quite complicated products and services in text, I just love the idea that you can do a video that can explain in just a few minutes graphically what it could take you hours and hours to try and get your head around conveying in the written word. So I think that's one of the main advantages of video, and it's certainly something that's worked well for us.
It's a really good point, and what we've discovered that videos over 3 minutes get significantly less views all the way to the end. So, well, if you're anything like me, Pete, I think my attention span's getting less and less. It's diminishing over time without a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah.
So unless we really capture the attention and interest of the viewer throughout, we've generally lost them within seconds. And one of the things that we see is or what we guide our customers, our clients to, is really maintaining the message in such a concise way, and not throwing everything, including the kitchen sink, into their first video.
So
it can
keep
be tempting,
it short
but
and keep it snappy.
we've lost people after a few seconds, so we work on that.
And talking of guides, by the way, I think on your website there is a guide to video marketing for, well, people who are complete newbies at this. Is that right?
Yeah. There's loads of great information there. I've marketed as using video as one of the most powerful and profitable tools on the internet right now. So there's a business guide there for people. It's free to download, and it's absolutely jam-packed full of brilliant tips of where you could get started with video marketing for your business.
Okay, we'll stick the URL below the video that we're doing now, but do you want to just shout it out just so people can go and perhaps have a look while they're listening?
Yes, absolutely. The website is at www.vidboxvideos.com. That's vidboxvideos.com.
vidboxvideos.com. Okay, perfect. We'll carry on, because I've got a couple more questions which I know will be on people's minds, so I'm going to ask them for them. So, cost. We've talked about cost. Cost. Everything in this world seems to be about cost, particularly at the moment while we're in this time of austerity.
Yeah.
So, if I want to do this, if I'm a business owner, I'm thinking, I like the idea, but I'm just worried this is going to cost me tens of thousands of pounds. Can you give me some idea how deep my pockets need to be to get started?
Certainly. What if I said that you could have a video out there working for you 24/7 that's able to be viewed on mobile, on websites, on all of the different platforms, from £279 for for a video, that's got everything you would need to get you started. That's what we go for. On the website, we clearly lay out our prices and the types of videos that we specialise in, so people can definitely pop over to the website, have an idea of how much the video might cost. But in our chat, if when we have client consultations, then we do obviously discuss price. We agree the price. Once that price is agreed, that's it. If we then later decide as we're making and creating the video, it could do with something a little bit more, that's on us. So if we go over on time, or if we decide to add a voiceover or whatever to make it the best video it can be, we handle that. Once the price is agreed, the price is agreed.
Wow. So for less than £300, I could get a video up on my it go on my website or does it go on YouTube? Where do you put
well,
it?
both. Websites are obviously brilliant places to put your videos, but we can also have them hosted on YouTube. Additionally, as well, we have our own site on Vimeo, which means that we can put a branded page up for people. So, for instance, we have a client who doesn't have a website, doesn't have a YouTube channel, but he has a video hosted on our Vimeo site. He sends out the link to his customers, and what happens? The customers click the link, goes to the video that we host. He gets repeat business because it reminds his customers that he's there, and he doesn't even have a website.
Wow, so you don't even need a website.
No.
I think I know how this stuff works, but I just want to make sure, for the benefit of others that may not be clear, I don't need to be in the video myself, do I? I mean,
no,
I'm not an actor, darling.
No, you can be if you want to be. That's certainly possible. But no, there's no professional studio time needed. You know, we can basically take clips from your mobile phone, your tablet, your camera. We can take video clips of whatever it is that you want to show, and merge those in. But no, we can hire a presenter. If you know, that's a great way. That's one of the types of videos that we do offer. You know, we hire a professional presenter to put your message across. But no, it's all right, Pete. I won't ask you to be in a video.
All right. So, so therefore, it doesn't really matter where I am. I can be in Scotland, or I could even be overseas. By the sound of it.
Yeah, absolutely. Really, location is not relevant for this service whatsoever. You know, it's one of the beautiful things about the technology we have available. Is it makes this working so much easier.
Okay. Well, that's fantastic. So we can use them online. I think you also mentioned. Before the call, you can put them on key rings or something. I'm intrigued by that. Tell me about that.
Well, one of the things that you know, when you go to fancy exhibitions or trade shows or whatever, one of the ideas that we have, which is a brilliant thing to have as a giveaway, is you know put your video onto like one of these memory sticks type things. So. You know, you can have that as one of your freebies or your giveaways or your reminders to people who, for instance, visited your trade stand or whatever.
Wow, so many things you can do with one video. It's almost like you buy it once and you can be using it in different ways forever. I love it. It's a fantastic return on investment.
Well, I think so.
I could talk about this all day, but we only have limited time. We like to try and keep these videos short for some of the reasons that you've been mentioning yourself. So I think, Irene, we're going to have to say goodbye now, but I want to just give a shout out once more to your site. So if you just want to tell people the URL again and what's in that free guide, because I think that's the first step. If people want to know more, go and download that free guide. So shout out the URL and just say what's contained within the guide, and then I'll love you and leave you, and we'll go on with our day.
Then. Okay then, Pete. Well, the website address is vidboxvideos.com, and within the marketing guide, you will get everything you need in terms of information to educate you more about video marketing and the benefits that it could bring to your business, and also details in there in terms of if you wanted us to help you with that. The contact details for getting in touch with us.
Perfect. All right. Well, thank you very much for your time. Really enjoyed speaking to you, and the video that you did for one of our sites is working extremely well. I refer people to it rather than explaining myself what's in the content. It does that good a job. So thanks very much for your time, and
great,
we'll speak again soon.
All right, then. Thanks now. Bye-bye.
Bye.